Transmission commencing. Stand by.
Hello guys, and welcome to this video. Today I want to show you this beautiful Renaissance chess set that I got online. I always wanted a chess set, something that looked good, that it was elegant, and I think this one really does the trick. It came with this beautiful board, and it cost me about $600, so it's not a cheap set. It's an expensive chess set, but it's very worth it. Just want to show you all the pieces one by one, and I want to try to zoom so you can see the detail in each of these pieces. So it comes in two colors, the silver ones that I'm showing now, and then the gold ones. Now I'm going to tell you the good things first about this board set, and then the not so good things. The great thing is that the chessboard and the chess set feels really solid. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels like a good quality chess set. Also, the pieces are big, and the king is 5 inches tall, so it's a big set. Like I said before, as you can see, the detail in the pieces is amazing. My favorite ones are the rock and the horse. You see, the horse is really like a work of art. The details in it, in the engraving, it's amazing. It's really nice to hold in the hand, and it's heavy. Another good thing is that I just like the style. It's really elegant. I think this is a style that will never get old. It's really a classic style, and at the same time it's a little bit different from what you can find around in other chess sets. This is definitely a piece that you should display. It's really like a decoration piece, and it's something that you should consider when you buy it. Now, the not so great things is that, well, it's not a bad thing, but because it's big, you really have to plan where to put this. This is something I didn't do well when I bought it. I live in a smaller apartment, so it was hard to find a place that made this chess set justice. So you have a small table and you plan to put that in that table, it may not look good. So it has to have really a place that will, make it look good. And this is something you have to consider. Another thing that is, of course, is the price. Is like I said, it's not cheap. It's expensive. You can find it anywhere from $600 to more than $1,000. If you get it for anything that's $600, actually, it's a good price. At least by the time I'm making this video. Of course, it may completely change by the time you look at it. But it's again, it's not a cheap set. It's made in Italy. And as you will see at the end of the video, I show you the certificate of authenticity, and I also show you the box and how it comes. It comes in a very nice sturdy box, so that is made with styrofoam, so all the pieces will come to you in good state. But that being said, the final not so positive aspect is that I found on some of the pieces, maybe you saw it on the video already, there's a small dark round spots. Now this may be imperfections in the manufacturing of the pieces, and so it may not be a big deal, but I had one in the queen, for example, and one in the crown of the king, and that I really didn't like that for such an expensive chess set. So the bottom line is, if you're gonna buy it, make sure that you inspect every piece to see that you don't find this. And the last thing is, and this is not a bad thing, it's just a comment, and I'm not sure if you can see it from the images, is that the gold pieces are not so detailed than the silver pieces. And this is probably because of the metal coating that they have to make them look gold, or the brass coating. I'm not sure what material they use. Although I did a little research on it, and I read it was probably a zinc, combination of zinc and other alloys. But the bottom line is that the gold pieces, they don't look as detailed as the silver pieces. The silver pieces are amazing. The detail, as you can see, is really extraordinary. Anyway, this is a great chess set to own. That being said, the different caveats that I mentioned. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will leave you with the rest of the display of the pieces.